what Chad wants. Some of the corniest shit that was ever like. That's the corniest shit that is. Chad does what Chad wants. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Bodycam reveals a case that took a dark turn.
Robert Gary Spoor, better known as King.
Let's see it. Let's react to it. Okay.
What's your hands? Sorry. Is there Brandon here? Yeah. Brandon? No. Is who else in the house besides you? Me. Can you tell Ariana to come up here? Please. Yep. Are you Ariana?
Ooh wee. Let's see, bro. These crime videos are always peak, my nigga. Let's see what's up. When love turns deadly. That's some toxic relationships, bro. Toxic fucking relationships, yo. Real shit.
The temperature in Lake County, Florida was a mild 65 degrees during the early hours of December 1st, 2023. 20-year-old Ariana Gajraj texted her reliable friend
She's fine.
Dion asking if they could meet up.
She's fine, but she's probably a criminal. You're fine, Ariana. I'm not gonna lie, guys. That ass, man. I will say this. Well, I've never met an ugly girl named Ariana. Never. That is a beautiful woman name. If you're ugly and your name's Ariana, that shit is just wild. I've never in my life, and I mean in my life, I've never found a ugly girl named Ariana. They're all pretty. Real shit. But she's probably a murderer, so, you know, we gotta leave the looks aside. We gotta come to this in a open-minded, you know, taking the looks out of it and looking at the person within. She's a bad person, most likely. Unless this video is about somebody else.
She told him she was dealing with ongoing problems involving her on-again, off-again ex-boyfriend, Brandon Perella, and she needed to vent. Dion picked her up shortly after midnight. They drove to a quiet stretch of Peppermill Trail, parked, and did what friends do. They sat in the car, smoked, listened to music, and talked. To Dion, it felt routine, familiar. Nothing about the moment suggested danger. That changed when he glanced into the rearview mirror and noticed a white sedan closing in behind them. The car moved quickly and aggressively, pulling in front of Dion's vehicle and blocking his path forward. Reacting on instinct, Dion threw the car into reverse as the driver of the white sedan exited the vehicle and began firing. A brief pursuit followed, but Dion managed to get away. Ariana asked to be dropped off at a nearby subdivision, after which Dion contacted law enforcement. When deputies examined the vehicle, the damage told a clear story. Multiple bullet strikes peppered the car. This wasn't a warning. It wasn't intimidation. It appeared to be a targeted homicide attempt. It was by sheer luck that neither occupant was hit.
I honestly don't know.
You said he was following you earlier?
Yeah, he chased us.
Was he firing rounds while he's chasing you?
I don't know.
Didn't hear anything hit the car?
I have an ear picture right now, so I can't hear.
Oh, no.
Yeah. My ear's really bad right now. What's that? I don't know how this side. You know, like you came this way, or you think?
Bro, these videos be so interesting, I swear.
Right here too. Yeah, cause I was mounted up, so it had to go like that. I cocked up like all the way till back there, and like I used to live in this neighborhood, and like my neighbors was right across the street. And then look at this one. This. So I think what's his name? Yeah, I think they may already have him to call too. Okay. Casino 14. And is there a gun in this car? Yeah. Okay, that's yours.
So the car's empty and there's a gun.
Scene, they recovered 21 spent 9mm shell casings scattered across the roadway. This wasn't a single panicked shot. It was sustained gunfire, the kind detectives associate with rage, fixation, and a deeply personal motive. When officers sat down with Dion, he told police he knew exactly who the shooter was. In his view, it could only be Ariana's ex-boyfriend, Brandon Perella.
Oh, shit!
All the circled areas, I'm gonna have you.
So Brandon's the shooter.
Look at it this way, bro. If somebody's willing to come up to your car and shoot it, yeah. Bro, they don't care about you. Man.
For now, right? Brandon's the shooter for now. That's all we know.
Did you ever fire back?
Well, this was 2 years ago.
Did they already ask guns? You didn't try to defend yourself? It happened so fast, I didn't get a chance. My cousin's in the club department, so I'm loaded. I didn't get a chance to even do anything. When the girl was screaming, like, I just had to get out. And she was in the passenger seat? Yeah. Do you feel like he was trying to shoot you? Yeah. Just over your car? I feel like he was trying to shoot me because he was threatening to drag me. And this is today. Okay. That's today. Do you have, are you, after you do this, I'm going to have you take
Oh,
screenshots.
shit. Okay. Do I have to smack the shit out of you? You said you're a threat to me, laughing my ass off. You want me to drag you down Colonel? On live, you got me super fucked up. You a little bitch. On guard, when I see you, it's on sight. And it goes for your friend's ass. For your bitch ass friends, too. God damn, man. That nigga's definitely a Mexican. Real shit, that's how the Mexicans be cussing, bro. That's how the Mexicans cuss so fucking strong, dude.
All the way through, and then I'm going to have you send them to us on the list, okay? So for now, I'm going to have you focus on this. I'll try to leave you alone.
Dion explained that Brandon had been blowing up his phone all week. The messages accused Dion and Ariana of having a relationship. He showed investigators the texts, and they were explicit, fueled by jealousy and increasingly aggressive. Some even crossed the line into outright threats of physical harm. Dion said the messages unsettled him enough that night that he asked Ariana a pointed question. Does he have your location? She looked at him and said, no. Dion finished giving his statement to officers, but one detail immediately caught the detective's attention. In the moments after the shooting,
Bro, this girl is fine,
was
bro.
focused on getting them
I'm
away
sorry.
from the scene. Ariana did not ask to go
It's
to
a very pretty
hospital.
woman.
She didn't ask to be taken to a police station. Instead, she asked to be dropped off on a nearby street so a family member could come pick her up. From there, investigators were dealing with a situation that was serious but still developing. More than 20 rounds had been fired in a residential area.
20 rounds, nigga?
Raised real concerns about public safety. Detectives knew they needed to identify and eventually locate the shooter, whom they suspected was Brandon Perella. But there was no active manhunt underway as they did not yet have probable cause for an arrest. The focus remained on confirming identities, corroborating statements, and determining whether the threat was ongoing or had already moved on. At the same time, investigators needed to speak directly with Ariana. She had survived what appeared to be a targeted attack, yet had not contacted law enforcement on her own. Deputies went to her residence to obtain a formal statement and to determine whether the suspected shooter might also be there.
fuck was that? That was Blake. Sheriff's office!
Sheriff's office.
You see your hands?
Sorry.
Is there Brandon here?
No.
Brandon?
No.
Is who else in the house besides you?
Me. It's my friend Ariana. You scared her.
Can you tell Ariana to come up here? Please? Leave the door open?
I'm talking about Brandon,
I swear Ariana's a pretty name, bro. Ariana. I've never met an ugly Ariana, bro. Never in my life.
Whose white car is that?
I have that one. So you scared her.
That's fine. That's fine. Can you ask her to come out here for me real quick? Yeah, just leave the door open for me if you don't mind.
Okay, so a whole bunch of nothing is going on right now. A whole bunch of nothing is going on.
Ariana, you need to step out here for me real quick? Come talk to me. Can you just keep the door open for me? So I can see.
Can I see you?
Yeah, absolutely. How old are you?
20.
20? Okay. Just come on out here for me.
That's Ariana?
Not yet. Just hang out for me. What's going on, honey? When have you been here all night?
No, I got a friend.
Who's your friend?
Dion.
Who?
Dion.
Okay.
That's not Ariana, bro.
Tonight.
We were gonna hang out.
You motherfucker look skinny as hell.
That's honestly not my mouth after that. Like everything was just a blur to me.
Meaning what? Like everything what?
Like whatever happened.
What happened?
We were just hanging, and then next thing I know, the car just looks up and he starts reversing back fast.
Mm-hmm.
And then he told me that whoever it is, he thinks it is, and then I was like, okay, whatever.
Okay, but what actually happened though while you guys were in the car?
He just started driving mad fast, and then I was like, I remember, because my back
Okay, so listen, you're not in trouble right now, okay? We're just trying to figure out what's going on, and we're getting one side of the story, and then I'm trying to get yours. But you're leaving out a big portion of what took place over there. So, what's going on?
All I know is that we just got into a fight and stuff.
It's okay. You don't have to be nervous. You're not in trouble right now, okay?
I just know that they got into a fight and
Who's they?
Damn.
Who's Brandon?
How cold is it out there?
Okay, what's his last name?
Oh, it's cold as fuck, cause when he's speaking, the little smoke, like the smoke when you're speaking, my nigga, that shit's coming out of him. So it's definitely cold as a bitch.
So
It's definitely cold as fuck.
I'm trying to understand what's going on, okay, and I'm asking for you to help me.
That's just my ex.
Okay, what's his last name? How do you spell it?
P-I-R-E-L-A.
P-I-R-E-L-A?
Yeah.
Do you happen to know his birthday? No? Okay. So what happened with Brandon tonight?
I don't know right now. I was just really young.
Okay.
We were just pulled up and we were pulled up Like, we were just parked up.
Okay. Is Brandon here right now? No. Have you seen him at all this evening? After earlier? Okay. What the fight that you said that they got in? What was that?
There were messages on Instagram, though.
Okay. So what happened while you guys were in the car tonight?
We were sitting there talking, and then I just see like headlights come to the side, and then
Okay.
Dion just starts reversing headlights.
Bro, this girl is shivering, dog.
So what made him reverse like that?
Someone shooting shots at the car.
Somebody was shooting at the car? Okay. Did you see who that person was?
Because I didn't have my glasses on with me.
Okay.
I have glasses.
Okay. So I understand there's a lot going on right now. I understand you're nervous and the cops are at your house, pulling you out in the middle of the night, asking you
Yeah,
questions. That's a little. I understand.
Bro, this
That's-
girl is shivering, dog.
Okay.
Is it snowing?
And I also understand that we're talking about, people who you care about, okay? I understand that. But it's important that you're being honest with me and that you're telling me everything you know, okay?
Shit, maybe you need to give her a goddamn damn hoodie, bro.
Multiple people involved here.
This
So
motherfucker
this isn't all
shivering.
on you, okay? What I'm trying to understand, though, is your, version of what happened.
So she shot the
Okay, we
motherfucker.
take everything that we get into account, but I need to understand that I need to know that you're telling me the truth and you're telling me everything.
I've never seen a woman like dead ass just shoot up a car though. I've never seen that shit, bro. Never.
Did you recognize the vehicle that pulled up towards you guys? You didn't see what color it was, what kind of car it was, anything?
Honestly, everything was really fast, I swear to God.
Did you hear any loud, gunshot noises or anything like that?
No,
Okay. So you did hear gunshots, but you didn't see who pulled up?
No, I didn't get to see that because I was rolling. I was looking down, and then Dion was just reversing really fast. And then everything fell, so I'm trying to grab everything, and then I heard the shots.
Okay.
And I just stepped down. And
So what were you guys using?
Living.
Like drugs and that?
No, just weed.
Okay, just weed. Okay. All right. Would you be willing to write down on paper what happened? Just your version of the story?
Sure.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license or anything? Okay. It's not like a huge, big, crazy thing. I'm sorry?
She said she doesn't.
And you don't want to? Okay. I mean, it's up to you.
Alright.
Okay. I mean, like I was saying about the car, I understand that it's, like I said, we're waking up in the middle of the night. You had a pretty traumatic event happen earlier. And we don't want you to be hurt. We don't want your friend to be hurt. We don't want anybody to be hurt. That's why we're trying to do what we're doing. So it's completely up to you if you want to write a statement. But the only way we can do our job is with the help of the people that are involved.
They look off, bro.
Okay.
Like they look like they hiding something. They look like it, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if they hide a dead body in there. I would not be surprised.
After initially agreeing to put her side of the story in writing, Ariana changes her mind and declines to provide a formal statement. It's her right, but for investigators, it also marks the end of what they can learn from her that night. From there, the focus shifted away from the scene and toward the shooter. Based on Dion's description of the attacker, the vehicle, and the firearm, detectives believed he could positively identify Brandon as the gunman. When they paired that with the threatening messages Brandon had been sending, a theory began to take shape, one rooted in jealousy, suspected infidelity, and possible premeditation. But at that point, that's all they had, a theory. So instead of moving too fast, detectives shifted their focus to building the case the right way. Part of that meant taking a closer look at Ariana. To verify Dion's account and better understand her role, investigators are
That's the filters, makeup, alright. I tell you, man, it's a huge difference. It is late at night,
Their
though.
approach was deliberate. Detectives let the conversation unfold, giving Ariana space to commit to a version of events. At that stage, she believed she was still being treated as a victim, not a suspect.
Okay. How long were you and Brandon together?
I'm trying to think like as a couple, like as a girlfriend and boyfriend, probably like couple months. Like from the beginning
Couple
of this
months.
How long have you known him?
I've known him since last year.
Since last year. Okay. All right. And
What was last year? 22.
how'd you guys meet?
Car meet.
Oh, okay. So he does like detailing and stuff, right? Or does he also have like his own cars to bring to the meets, or is he just there repping his business?
He's just there repping.
Initially, Ariana claimed the last time she spoke to Brandon was a couple of days before the shooting. However, after detectives casually mentioned they would be seeking her phone data, she revised her account, admitting to 2 calls, one shortly before the shooting and another afterward.
Bro, if she wasn't pretty, it would be easy to get past
Today
this.
the only call was at 7:40.
What about yesterday?
She's a pretty woman, bro. No lie, my nigga. She's actually pretty.
12:54. What was the message at 12:54?
It was me calling him.
Why?
Because I wanted to see who was.
Okay. Did you talk to him?
Yeah.
And what did he say?
He was home. That's what he told me.
Did it sound like he was home, or did it sound like he was driving?
It sounded like he was home. I heard like a video game in the back.
And the conversation at 12:36. What was the conversation about?
That was the block call first, him asking where I was, and then I told him I was out, and then he was like, okay, bet. And then I called him after, like when Dion dropped me off in Highland Ranch, and I was walking back home. I called him to see like where he was, to tell him, because in my mind I didn't think it was him at first.
Now what do you think?
I mean, I'm being completely honest, I didn't see. I was honestly looking down, I'm rolling, I just see headlights like come in like slanted, and I just see a white car. And the way the car was, it was like whoever got out the driver, if they were at the driver, I couldn't see, because there was also a white van that was.
How did she get home, though?
So,
If the car got shot up, how the fuck did she get home?
Zigzag and like.
Or am I just watching this the wrong way? How the fuck did she get home?
Spilt on the floor, and I'm like, oh my god, like we're literally gonna crash. And I was like, after he like drove out the neighborhood, I got back up, and I looked behind us, and I didn't see the car. But when I was still ducked down, he told me in the neighborhood that he's right there. So I was like, okay, I stayed down, but I didn't hear any shots while we're driving. And then we leave the neighborhood, and then I tell him, just please drop me to Highland Ranch, which was once we got that straight out the light. I told him to just make a right and drop me out there, and I'm gonna have my sister come get me, or I'll walk home because it wasn't that far.
And who picked you up?
I walked home.
You walked up? Your mom didn't pick you up?
No, I didn't want to tell him.
This conversation was meaningful because it gave Ariana the chance to lock in her baseline narrative. Her position was simple. She was just venting to a friend.
She probably set this nigga up.
Her unstable
She set this nigga up.
and suddenly opened fire.
That's what happened.
On its face, it was
Because they looked like they was hiding something. Their demeanor was off, bro. Their demeanor's off this whole time the cops has been there. She probably set this nigga up, bro. Real shit.
It started with objective data. Flock cameras flagged a white Toyota Camry that matched the shooter's car, registered to one of Brandon's family members. More importantly, the flock data placed the Camry at Ariana's home just before 1:30 a.m., less than an hour after the shooting. That alone undercut her claim that she had not seen Brandon in days. But the case really cracked open once detectives got into Ariana's phone. The extraction showed she was not just using regular text messages. She had been communicating with Brandon through a third-party app called Pinger, a platform often used when someone wants to keep conversations separate or harder to trace. Once investigators pulled those records, the idea of a spontaneous crime of passion collapsed. What the messages revealed was planning. Brandon initially talked about confronting Dion as he walked to his car. It was Ariana who changed the plan. She suggested boxing him in. She even instructed Brandon to call her from a blocked number so she could show Dion the incoming call. A deliberate move designed to build trust.
Ariana and Brandon planned to kill
There was also clear
the
evidence
victim.
of intent. In one exchange, Ariana hesitated, texting, "Don't be dumb with guns." Brandon's response left no ambiguity. No, he's dying. 12 minutes before the shooting, Ariana sent the final piece, a GPS pin through iMessage. That pin led Brandon straight to Peppermill Trail. At that point, the data showed she was not reacting to events. Investigators believe the evidence showed she was directing events. From the detective's perspective, this was no longer about a jealous ex acting alone. The
Yep.
messages supported probable cause that Ariana and Brandon conspired to carry out a coordinated attack, allegedly motivated by a shared belief that removing Dion would allow them to rekindle their relationship.
Wow.
Ariana
Set that
pointed
nigga
to
up,
the
bro.
location. Brandon was the alleged gunman. Ariana eventually turned herself in to the police on March 13th, 2024. She was transported to Lake County Jail, where she was initially held without bond. The following day, police obtained an arrest warrant for Brandon. When it came time to take him into custody, deputies weren't interested in creating a scene or escalating the situation. They had a felony arrest warrant and every reason to be cautious. Instead of forcing their way inside a home, officers chose an approach designed to bring Brandon into a controlled setting, away from any unknown risks. The goal was simple: make the arrest safely without turning it into a standoff or putting anyone else in danger. What happens next is a deliberate, calculated move by law enforcement, one you'll see play out in real time.
Okay, let's see it.
Hey, looking for Brandon? Huh? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Yeah, his car got hit in the parking lot. We're just trying to get a report done for it. He's seriously. Okay. Brandon? Yeah, no, yeah, somebody just hit his car, so we just gotta do a quick exchange report. The person's staying, so that's a good news. So. Oh, okay. Yeah, we just gotta. No, it's okay. It's okay. We just talk. No, we'll hang out till he's ready. Okay. Just have to do a driver's license with him so we can get all that paperwork started.
They just line their asses off, bro. They line their asses off. So the twist was that they set him up? That's not a real big twist, though. That's kind of like, that's very chill, bro. That's not no big twist, for real.
It's not a lot of damage, but yeah, the person stayed, so we just gotta fill out a quick report. So.
No, this one's fixing it now. It got hit. It's not, I usually get more than a car. How do you get a parked car? God damn.
Just hang tight for a second, and we'll grab him outside. Just give him tires for a second. We'll bring him over here. Take him out, walk him over here. We'll go get you in just a second, okay? Don't fight us. Okay.
You're under arrest, buddy. You killed somebody. You're a murderer.
There's a warrant for my arrest. They're arresting me, Mom. Why? I'm gonna put your wallet in your pocket.
He don't look like he'll do some shit like that, though, but, hey, sometimes looks can be deceiving, bro. Real shit. Looks can be hella deceiving.
Yeah, that's what. Let me walk you into some privacy, and I don't know. I'm gonna bring you to privacy. No, yeah. About it. Nobody hit your car. Your car is nice, but nobody hit it. You have a warrant out of Lake County. Yeah, for attempted murder. Whoa, what? We don't know the details on the report, but from what the warrant reads, is that you shot at somebody. I don't even know. I don't even have a gun. Okay. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't have a gun. Okay. Is your driver's license in your wallet? Okay. Okay.
Interesting. Hold on. Is this a term?
My supervisor will be able to explain it to you more. All the information that I have, and I was already provided a picture of you, so I already know who you are. Yeah. Who's that? Wait, can I at least just speak to my... Yeah.
Just speak to my mother real quick.
Yeah, I'll have her come on. I might have it.
Yeah, like, I
want to take it that way I can run around with you.
don't even know what's going on.
I'll come over to my car.
I'm work tomorrow and everything. I'll put it on to you, man. Like, I'm a welder. I can't do this job. Please. Explain it to you. Just toss me in the car for now. Just call it. It's probably right there. The guy's going to put me in hers. Let's go to the other side real quick. I'm just going to.
All right, this is interesting, bro.
Okay. Well, no, just all this up where? Just around the. I guess this one. All this up where? Where's the ice for me real quick? Yeah.
While he's researching, either one is in Lake County. So either Video or Claremont.
Like, what's the like room and like how does it how does
Well,
it get a water
something. So a warrant is an incident happens. The person that did the crime isn't there to be apprehended.
Yeah.
So now they start with, okay, who is this person that committed the crime? What are they about? Well, what happened? You know, what was the circumstances of what happened that night?
Yeah.
And then, okay, we found
listen to that for you?
Yes, and then it's, okay, we found probable cause that this person committed this crime. So they write them.
You have to pull your arms out a little bit.
Because it happened in Lake County detectives weren't able to come over here because it's jurisdictional.
Ariana Gajraj and Brandon Perella are each charged with attempted first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder.
Okay.
If convicted, they face the possibility of decades behind bars and potentially life in prison.
As they deserve
As
it.
of now, both remain in custody and both have status hearings tentatively scheduled for late December 2025.
Oh, so this shit just happened.
To begin on January 5th, 2026. From a criminal justice perspective,
Oh, so this like
case is
they finna go on trial and
not
shit.
because of what almost happened, but because of how methodically it was allegedly planned. Dion survived, but the evidence suggests that outcome was not part of the design. The line between attempted murder and a homicide case here isn't intent or planning, it's missed shots. As this case continues to move through the court system, I'll post updates in the community tab. What are your thoughts? Based on what's been alleged so far, I'm curious how you view Ariana's role. Was she manipulated, or does the evidence suggest she was driving the plan?
She was definitely driving the plan, bro. Like, just look at some of these text messages. If you look at the text messages, bro, she literally seemed like she wanted this nigga dead. She sure trusted his shooting abilities. Like, did you not realize how close to dying she was? Absolute disaster of a human. Yeah, bro, she was inside. She was in there. She set this nigga up, bruh. Planned to murder someone to rekindle romance. Sociopaths. Real shit, bro. Speaking of sociopaths, the Clav guy, he's one of them. Shit. She sat next to a guy knowing he's about to be shot. Evil. Some evil shit, bro. That's some evil shit, man. Woman will set you up, man. It's crazy. They'll do that. They would dry set you the fuck up. That shit is insane, bro. Some evil people out here, man. Y'all boys gotta stay safe, man. Real shit. Some evil ass people.